Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So off we go then. Well, they do call it the beautiful game, and the man we see before us now personifies all that is good about it. He is known simply as the King.
It's as though the game was made especially for him.
Voted the greatest player of the 20th century, but he is so much more than just that. He is a symbol of charisma, of leadership, of sportsmanship. He is the one and only Pelé. Nagatomo. And that's gone loose. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is Del Piero. Rijkaard getting this one clear. And that has left him in a heap. That is good alertness. Del Piero. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Great vision. It's played through for him. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Puskás. Czech breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, the referee has made it pretty clear now that this is his last chance.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways, or this referee could soon change his status.
Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
That pass has been well intercepted. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And here's Messi.
That's good play from him.
He has found a way through. Messi's cross, he's got full. Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Nesta. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Bergomi has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. That's an excellent interception. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Pelé aims beyond the defence, and that's been won straight back. Now it's Pelé. Can he get on the end of this? Nagatomo, and he welcomes it in. Oh, he's been caught napping! Del Piero! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Ah, he's given it away! Pirlo. It's Cruyff. That has ended up in no man's land. Pass is just off target. Messi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Now it's Pelé, and this is Puskás. Puskás was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless.
He looked rushed, he should have waited for some movement.
And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Rummenigge might just make this. Oh, super find. Big chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And somehow it stayed out. Bergomi. Pirlo. Pelé conjures time and space where few can. And the pass is intercepted. Nicely shaped ball. Rijkaard kept his eye on it, and he's there. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, that's fabulous. Cruyff, he's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Messi. Pirlo cuts out the pass. Now it's Pelé. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's
Just
been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
And we're off again.
Israel can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner. They're first. Shoots! Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. So, third corner of the game. Rummenigge plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a promising run he's making on the right. The message is clear. None shall pass. Rummenigge. That is good strength. Pirlo is the team's great visionary.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Rummenigge is wide and looking to get onto this. Cruyff. And Cruyff! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
And he's going to have his name taken. Time then for the first substitution of the game. Bale joining us now, a player, of course, who needs no introduction.
Well, I find it a little surprising he was on the bench to start with, Peter, but listen, I'm still excited to see him in action.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Tries to play it through. That is good alertness. Israel still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he? Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Zanetti, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Nicely weighted ball. Hangs one in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Bergomi does really well to win the ball there. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Now it's Messi, and he has been fouled there. Thuram. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Israel perhaps contemplating their next change here. He is through here. Crunching tackle. Played out to the left flank. He's got away. Skims one in. Davids! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
He's beaten the last man. Driving forward. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well read, nice interception. Well, that looks a decent ball. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And that's played in low. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. So their fourth corner of the game. Rummenigge with the short one. Lovely feet.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Cruyff. Shapes to shoot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. They're up to 5 corners now. And it's been taken short. Rummenigge. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Israel have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Del Piero. And Messi! And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, the lead may be fragile, but the keeper was focused and strong. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And that has been knocked clear. Nicely spread. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. And he was quick to react. Now he's got space here. And they've got rid. And this is Messi.
Israel really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
He has a look out. Bergomi getting this one clear. Paris Saint-Germain can breathe again, just.
Added time.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Israel may have thrown this away at the death. The chance to pull further clear. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
A picture of confidence, that was never missing.
Paris Saint-Germain could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see the more experienced lads step up to the plate now.
That's that, the end. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the